Peace. Now live on MRecktv, and this is Spooky Hours. Pound that like button. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Let's get it. For those that's new to the show, call up 310-598-2974 with your spookiest or supernatural stories. All right, no trolling tonight. And let's have a good night. Spooky Hours. Shouts to a lot of people be tuned in to Spooky Hours. Shouts to Cannabis. I'm gonna play a Cannabis like clip from an interview where he basically let the world know that he watched Spooky Hours. He did an interview with allhiphop.com and he mentioned he loves Spooky Hours because it's funny. You know what I mean? So shouts to Cannabis. Pound that like button. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Shouts to Red Man. He also be tapped in for the Spooky Hours too. So call me up 310-598-2974. This show is sponsored by Max Time Traveler. Download it off the Google app and get that for free. We're gonna go into the commercial and then we're gonna come back with the callers. Max Time Traveler. This show is sponsored by Max Time Traveler. It's a new game on the Google app. That's crazy. And you can unlock the M.Reck character too. All right, let's go into that commercial. Let's get it. Yeah, that was a commercial from the Max Time Traveler game. Go get that from the Google Play Store. Download the app for free. It's a dope game. Go get that. All right, we sponsored by Max Time Traveler. So we back. This is Spooky Hours. Call me up right now, 310-598-2974. Let me make sure the phone lines is right and exact. Call me up, 398. I'm bugging, 398. Call me up, 310-598-2974. I probably been saying the damn number all wrong the whole night. Well, not the whole night. It's the intro of the show because my mind is everywhere. This is why you have to be focused. Because you can be thrown off. You have to stay focused. Yeah. Let's get into it. Call me up with your spooky stories. Let's go. Let me see if I got some voicemails. Somebody said they just downloaded it. Salute. Appreciate it. SJ, the voice. I see you. Let's go. Call me up. The lines is open. You know, everybody always say, "Oh, I can never get through this, that, and the third." Take it slow. No need to rush. Nah, I'm trying to get the energy going. You dig what I'm saying? Call me up. 310-598-2974. Let's get it rocking, y'all. Here we go. Peace.
Peace and Rick.
What's going on, family?
It's Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar. All right, hold on, Jet Jaguar. Salute, man. I want to make sure the people can hear you loud and clear. Let me ask the people. Can you hear Jet Jaguar loud and clear? I want to make sure before. Let me know, people. Jet Jaguar. Let them know where you from.
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Can you hear? Can you hear the man? Yes or no? Put a thumbs up. Is he loud and clear? I want to make sure my settings is right. Okay, people saying you loud and clear. All right, so Jet Jaguar, man. Salute to you, your fam, your moms, I think your son. You be having your whole fam call up. That's what's up. Salute, man. How's your family?
Oh, they doing good. Yeah, he up right now. He here right now with me in the
That's
family room.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No doubt. So talk to me, man. You got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah, back in, what was it? I think it was 2018 or 2017. It was 2017 or 2018. I got a friend lived down in Florida, and we went on a ghost tour. And I think it's in St. There's a place near Jacksonville called St. Augustine. I don't know if everybody probably heard about it, but there's a ghost tour called Ghosts and Gravestones, or one of them. Which one? I can't remember the name, the exact ghost tour was. Anyways, when we went on it, there was a part where we got the where we got on we had two different vans. So we went by this old black graveyard, like for the Civil War, I think. So they showed us that spot, right? So we pull up, and this spot here is creepy. Like, I've been out there a few times. We don't went on ghosts like on our own, on ghost tours and things like that. So we all get to this one part, and it's just going down this hill, and it gets darker and darker. And this area of St. Augustine looked dilapidated. It's bad. And we get out. There's this dark graveyard, and the lady was. You can't see nothing out here hardly. It's just a little bit of moonlight on the trees, and they use some rattlesnakes, so you might run into. But I'm trying to sum up. Let me say you just part of this whole thing, this section of this whole ghost tour we went on, and this just happened to be one of the beginning parts of it. So the two vans, we get out, and ladies talking about how we're standing in front of this, tree, and she's talking about how she saw something like there's a creature called the rake, like the tree, I guess, is vibrating, and and people had their phones out and stuff like that, and she was talking about the rake, like how the tree was vibrating, and this creature was crawling out of the center of it. So I hear some people, behind us talking, like commotion. So we all look back over where they at, where they looking at, and there's in this graveyard, on the left side, is a brick wall, like an old brick wall, not like no modern one. And there was a tree stump. I see people looking over here, so we all turn and looking, and she stops talking, and we see this guy sitting down. We thought he was with the tour or whatever. He wasn't. So this guy sitting down at the tree stump here, like them, what do you call them, little suspenders that you used to wear back in the, the ones you see them old detectives back in the 40s wear, like the little old brown suspenders.
Gotcha.
This dude had that on, and he was sitting with his head down, and he was real wet, looking bloody, like he was wet, like got a car accident. And it's he wasn't even where we were standing there looking at him. And so the people, I hear people the commotion and stuff, and then see people I remember seeing some lady crying or whatever. And then the dude looks up at us, at the crowd, it's he didn't even know the people were even there. And he turns around and just jumps up and then walks towards where that wall was, and then goes right to the wall, looks back at everybody, and goes down under the wall, like as if it's he's sliding up under something. There's a wall there, and then he just goes straight on through. and and keeps walking till he disappears, and everybody, the ladies like everybody freaked out. Everybody like, damn, you know,
Wow.
like what, you know, and then so I'm just telling that part of the ghost story. So the lady, a lot of people got back in the van, and wouldn't get back out after that. So my brother was with us, my brother Jacob. We all like, man, we got to come back out here tomorrow night. So I'm going to jump back to the other part of the ghost story. So anyway, to sum it up, me, my brother, and Jacob, we all went back out there because Jacob's from, lives in Jacksonville now. So we go out here the next night, and we go out into this graveyard when, because it ain't like gated off, and they got a gate, but, ain't got nobody out there. So we pull our phones out, and I'm set up because she did tell us about they see shadows, all kind of creepy stuff in there. So when I was recording, I put my light on my phone, and my brother had a flashlight. He had a flashlight himself, I can't remember. And Jacob was out there with nothing. And I was swinging my phone like back and forth when we were walking. The reason why I was doing that was because I wasn't really just trying to record, but I was trying to make sure nothing ran up on me. Because when I was out there, you can't see it on my phone, but there's these shadows that kept like following us around in there. They were like when I would record, I saw something standing behind the tree looking at me. And then when I put the phone towards it, it would duck back behind it. And then you could see it there was a bunch of whatever it was. I probably saw at least 10, 15 different shadows. And when we would walk deeper to the graveyard, these things are like walking. So you could see them from the sides of us, and but it wouldn't get close. When you turn your light, your phone or light over towards it, they would kind of back off and kind of hide behind a tree, watch you at a distance. So I'm like, yo, let's go then, and then we got up and dipped out of there after that. And that's just one of the stories from down there in Jackson. I got a lot of them from down there also.
Yeah, man, that was kind of spooky. So shouts to you, Jet Jaguar, always supporting the show. I appreciate you, your son, your moms. Keep supporting the show, man. And it definitely was spooky. Appreciate you, good brother. All right.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Call me up 310-598-2974. Man, I gotta, I haven't been doing lives in a long time. When I start, damn near forgetting the number. So, hold on, I got some voicemails.
Guess who this is? It's Stepmommy.
Stepmommy. Shouts to Miss J on the super chat too. Appreciate you. Thank you, Queen. Peace.
What up, M.Reck?
What's going on? Who this? State your name. Where you calling from?
It's Crazy K from Park Hill, Denver, Colorado.
Crazy K, what's going on, man? Shouts to the whole Park Hill and Denver, Colorado, man. So Crazy K, man, you got a crazy spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah, I got a spooky story. Hey, yo, I'm in Denver, right? And a lot of these hoe ass niggas, they be tripping.
Yeah, be easy on the cursing, my G.
All right, a lot of these hoe people be tripping.
Oh, you sound like you drunk, my G. All right. Peace. You now tuning to MRecktv. State your name. Mute your audio, please. Hello? All right. Don't call up on no drunk time. I'm not with it tonight.
Hey, this is Atal from Atlanta. I'm now checking out the Spooky Hour. I do every Sunday, and I have a spooky story to tell. My phone number.
All right, I'm going to call him up. Salute to the Wreck Mob.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace. M.Reck, how you doing, man?
I'm good, my brother.
I'm on.
How you feeling, man? State your name, where you calling from, and let's get into a spooky story.
Awesome, man. This is P calling from Atlanta. I got a spooky story
Okay.
to tell about a ghost.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so one night I was coming home from work. I was doing the graveyard shift. I ain't even got a cap, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of nervous now, but
It
it was in a place, right, where it was like a place where a bunch of prostitutes, you know, would hang out. And, you know, that's just a part of Atlanta. You know, a lot of people are familiar with it. Fulton Industrial Boulevard. So I was, you know, like on a side street, and this one shorty, she caught my eye. So I was like, well, why not, you know, just pull over, you know, and try to, you know, bag her, you know, like that, you know, it's just real talk. But the closer I got to her, you know, she was white, and she had long hair, and I could barely really see her face. So I'm like, okay, you know, got a little pink toe action going on, you know. So I let her in my car, you know, it's at nighttime. So I kind of just calmed my light just to look at her a little bit more, you know, just see what she was working with. Man, I'm telling you, man, her skin was like pale, the palest white I ever seen. And then I started, you know, looking at her clothes, man. She looked like she was from another era, man. I mean, just to talk about it kind of make the hair stand up on my back. And she had on some cowboy boots, you know, like, I mean, these kickers, man, looked like they was about 100 years old.
Damn.
And her skin was so pale, right? And she had like, you know, strange, you know, crinkles in her skin, you know, and she smelled reaping like the earth. You know, she smelled like you know how natural earth smell? You know, and that's what she smelled like, you know, because I picked up, she was by the woods, but her teeth, as she began to talk, man, her teeth was rotten.
Damn.
Like, I mean, just like she was on some snuff. She was on some snuff, but she was like a skinny, you know, petite white girl, and she didn't really say too much.
So
hold
on. Let me ask you this: Where you pick this chick up from the graveyard?
No, man, I was coming home from work, and it's like a known area where you got, you know, women, you got the workers, you know what I'm saying? So, but the part, you know, you got like side streets. A lot of them, you know, you can catch on the side street from the main street. It's called Fulton Industrial. Everybody in Atlanta is familiar with it, you know. And, you know, I was just coming home from work. I was like, hey, you know, I don't want to go home by myself. You know, I want to get on a little something, you know, get a little action going, you know, grab up the shorty.
Well, let me ask you this, my G. So this is what you do. This is your norm. You be picking up stragglers. That's what you do.
That's like in my younger days, man. You know, that's how it's been like, you know, a couple of years ago. I was in college, you know what I'm saying? And,
got you.
You know, yeah. But but when I let out the car, I was like, I can't do this. You know, once I smelled that the can order, you know, it smelled like just natural earth, you know, but it was strong. You know, it wasn't funky enough, but it was just strong. But I mean, I peeped game, and she wasn't in my car for no more than like 2 minutes. And I swear, when I let her out and drove and looked back, she wasn't there.
Damn, that's crazy.
She wasn't there. Yeah, she wasn't there. But she stepped out of like 1900s. She looked like, you know, like somebody on Let House of the Prairie, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
How she looked though?
Man, she looked like she was dead actually.
Wow.
she was, you know, real petite though, long hair. And from far away, you know, it looked good. You know, it was in the dark, but once they got in the car, and I cut the light on, because I was like, something not right. But let me just check out what I'm, you know, dealing with. But, you know, that's my spooky hour story, man. That was, you know, I mean, trust me, I don't do that no more. That was like my first time and last time.
That's crazy, man. That's a wild story, man. So you picked up the living dead. That's crazy.
Picked up the living dead, bro.
Like,
and you know, I'm gonna give a call back, you know, at another time. I got a couple of more, you know.
No doubt. I ain't gonna front. That joint was spooky. But look, what's your name again, homie?
I'm Pete,
Pete. And where you calling from?
the ATL.
ATL. Shouts to Pete from the ATL. Dope spooky story. So call back maybe like in 30 minutes or so with another one. But that was definitely a good one, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Thank
All right, Pete. Pete out here picking up them stragglers from the graveyard. Pete, you a wild boy. Salute to Jet Jaguar on the super chat and calling in on the show. You know what I mean, with a spooky story. Shouts to Jet Jaguar. Spooky. You know, we back. We live. Smash that like button. This is the livest show. Your man Cannabis definitely watch Spooky Hours. Salute the Red Man. You know what I mean? And all my, Rec Mob, supporters. Salute to y'all. Shouts to SJ holding down the whole moderation, being a moderator and all that. She doing her thing. Shouts to Jose, Truck Gain and all that. Shouts to Valley Stain 5.0 on the super chat. I appreciate you. Salute. Jose left a super chat too. Shouts to Jose on the super chat. Truck Gain in the house. Salute 100 facts, gang. But that was a story. I ain't gonna front. Pete is a wild boy. Pete, Pete, you gotta be careful out here, man. Picking up them nasty graveyard stragglers, man. You know, I know dudes get anxious, but damn, you out here smashing the dead? You smashing the living dead? Be easy out here, Pete. But I like the story though. I ain't gonna hold you. That definitely set off the tone. You know what I mean? So yeah, we appreciate all the love too on the super chat. Valley staying on the super chat once again too. Everybody showing that love. Let's get it. Call me up 310-598-2974. And if I miss your call me up. I'm calling people back. That's what I do. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear the callers loud and clear? Let me know. Put a thumbs up or 100 if you can hear me loud and clear in the callers. Thank you. Nigga said he picked up a demon.
Yo, hello.
Peace. You now live on MRecktv, where we call people back. And I just heard that door open in the backdrop. It sounded mad spooky. But state your name and where you calling from, fam.
Yo, peace, God. My name is Chop, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Argo, 7400 block out in Chicago.
Okay, you out there in Chicago. You sound a little spooky too. What's your name again? Say it again.
Yo, my name's Chuck, bro. You called me, bro, because I probably got dang it. I had been up all night, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had left you a message on your thing. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you good. Nah, you good. You got a spooky story for us? Because you sound spooky as hell. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, yo, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I got a spooky story to tell you. I'm from Argo out here where they did the In the Chill movie that just came on not too long ago on your television screen.
Gotcha.
They just did a show on ABC called the name of the show, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Let It Be Seen.
Got you. I didn't see it yet, but do me this favor though.
I had been texting you a while, you know what I'm saying, and telling you I had been wanting to talk to you about the situation.
Now look, do me this favor. Go into your story, just keep it clean, okay? Don't curse.
Yeah, thanks.
All right,
no question.
Do your thing, good brother. Do your thing.
Oh, thanks, God. Check it. So basically, I'm from out here, and In the Chill is from out here in the same land that I'm from. With that being said, I kind of got a different viewpoint on the In the Chill story than the others got. I want to keep it all the way honest with it and tell you all the way from the heart on how I feel. It's kind of spooky because my grandmother didn't come from the South. And being up here, they always call this the little Mississippi of the North. And whether you lived in the East Coast or you lived on the West Coast, you always found your way back to my land, which is Argo.
So with that being said, we all know what happened to Emmett Till and what took place with the whole passage. I just have different viewpoints and I feel different ways. And when the spookiness comes in is when you have generations upon top of generation that constantly feel, let me see this, how should I say this, or inferior towards the white race, without being disrespectful to anyone or any other thing. My peoples come from the South.
Gotcha.
So they had to walk at certain periods of time with their heads down and not look up, not be able to do certain things. And I'm from here. And my generation, you know what I'm saying, we just don't know nothing about that and not have it. We basically would be suicidal. That's
Gotcha.
the spookiness of it. By us not knowing the information or how things went to go about trying to justify or get justice done. How did we live in an era where I'm from a town where it then took damn near 3, 4, generations that went by, and the people who killed this boy still weren't convicted. And not only the ones that was convicted, not convicted, the people that were involved, later on, you never did nothing. As time progressed, Reck, you know what I'm saying? We from this era, you know what I'm saying? You from my era. Bro, there's no way that we witnessed something at a young age, you know what I'm saying? 12, 13 years old, and then not be able to go forth and in the future and not retaliate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just wouldn't have happened, bro. We wouldn't have went no 30, 40 years letting nobody do that to one of our family members like that. And I didn't personally met the grandfather of Emmett Till. I know these people personally. And I know down the street. I know these people personally.
Gotcha.
His grandfather had a garden in back of my great grandmother's house. You know what I'm saying? So, this history was passed on to me. So part of that same fear was passed on to people that's within my generation. The story that they got, it's kind of like our grandparents here instilled us with a fear, bro. You know what I'm saying? To never want to even go back down south, bro.
Got you,
You know what I
bro,
mean?
bro, not to cut you off, but the people in the chat room is like, get to it. They want you to get to the story. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I really can't. I apologize. I'm not sorry, but I apologize. It's kind of hard for me to articulate the story, you know what I'm saying? And M.Reck just called me right now without any preparation to be able to explain it to y'all in an edited manner. Now, I'm trying to get to the point of the whole story being spooky. Well, let's just get to it. You're 3 generations behind someone who justified the killing of a child. And then you also grew up knowing the grandfather who kind of moved out of the way and allowed these 2 people to come up into his home with 14 other children, or not 14, with about 6 or 7 other children up into the house, and they only allowed you to take 1. And when you took the 1, I mean, you grew up under generations upon generations with that whole story. That's basically all that I wanted to talk to you about with it. That's the scary part of it, bro.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
Generational.
Look, it's all good, bro. I appreciate you calling. And, listen, it's very important, that story, dealing with Emmett Till and all that. So, right there, I salute you for even bigging that up and all that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, peace, God.
Peace, God. Love is love. Man, stay tuned to the show. All right? My man.
I will. You be safe, bro. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Salute. Shouts to the homie and all that. He's definitely long-winded. But let's get to some more callers. I got some more voicemails.
Anyways, M.Reck, I got a story to tell about the other night about this spooky bitch bartender. I told that bitch a thing or two.
Yeah, I want to call some back, but this dude, he already cursing crazy on the voicemail. And he sound wild spooky, but I know if I call him, he gonna mess up the whole monetization. But you know what? We might get a wild story out of son right here. I ain't gonna front. And son sound kind of racist too. I ain't gonna hold you. He sound like a redneck. I ain't gonna hold you. But I think I'm with the shit tonight, though. I might entertain the shit tonight. Niggas say, call dude. Oh. Paige, you're now tuned in to Spooky Hour. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Reck, what's good, homie? This Ghost calling from Philly.
Hold on, what's your name?
Ghost.
Ghost calling from
Ghost.
Philly on Spooky Hours. That's some spooky shit. Because Philly is spooky as hell. So my nigga
Hey,
Ghost,
look,
listen, you might as
man,
well get right
we
into
can
your
drop
story,
by.
son. Let's get it.
Facts. All right, check this out, right? Me and my family, we always go down Virginia every year to see the elders, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where my mom's side of the family is from.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my brother spend the night at my mom's house on the night we travel, because we usually leave about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, get down at about 7 or 8, and, get it popping when everybody wake up.
Mm-hmm.
So we sleep one night. My mom wakes us up. We get ready to leave. It's about 11:30, and she wakes us up, and she looking all crazy. So me and my brother like, what's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
She like, listen, y'all don't think I'm crazy, but I just heard all this screaming coming from across the street. Now, mind you, we had a small apartment building. It was 3 buildings with 2 units in each. 6 units in each building. 2 on the first floor, 2 on the second, 2 on the third.
Mm-hmm.
And across the street, it was a big apartment building that had like 12, 13 floors. Mind you, we in the upscale neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of pink people around. Ain't a lot of us around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we cracking up laughing at it, like, Mom, you hear everything. So I go outside and, I told what I told before we get on the road. And the whole way she keeps saying, I'm telling y'all, I heard somebody scream. Me and my brother laughing like, Mom, you out your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this little town, they only got a newspaper that come out. Well, it's right outside of Philly, but it's up in Derby. But they had a community paper that came out every 2 weeks. We come back, we forgot all about it. Newspaper comes out 2 weeks later. She shows us a story in there where it was 2 older lesbians living in. The one got mad at the younger one, killed her, wrapped her blanket wrapped her body in a rug, had a Bible and a cross on it, and left her in the apartment for 2 weeks till the cops found her.
What?
So my mom actually heard somebody getting murdered. Crazy.
That's crazy right
we
there.
teasing her the whole time. And to this day, if she go to sleep and hear somebody scream, she wake up, she up all night.
Wow. That's nuts. But and you said it was 2
Crazy,
lesbians?
Right? Say that again?
You said it was 2 lesbians?
Yeah, they was older one. One was like 75 and the younger one was like 68. The 75-year-old killed the 68-year-old.
That's crazy.
Wrapped her up in the living room carpet, sat a body and a cross on top of her, and just sat there in the chair for 2 weeks waiting for him to come get her.
That's crazy. For them to be lesbians that old, that's wild too, within itself too.
Right. That means they've been doing that since early 1900s.
Yeah, like
crazy.
God damn, like they
they
got a legacy. They got a lesbian legacy. That's crazy.
That's the crazy part, though. You imagine how many people they was hiding in something back in the day that probably would have killed them.
Yeah, facts, King. But yo, that's a spooky story, man. Shouts to your moms and all that.
Yeah, no doubt. Be easy, man.
No, be easy, family. That was definitely spooky. Salute, my man.
Salute.
Yeah, that was ill too. I like spooky stories that got like a little humor to it. That was definitely one of those joints. I like son. Shouts to the homie Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. That's what I'm talking about. He was in and out. Let me call that hillbilly back, or that son might be a redneck. Let me see. Hold on. Son definitely sound like he racist.
Anyways, M.Reck, I got a story to tell about the other night about this spooky bitch bartender.
Yo, let me call son back. Son must have fell asleep.
Well, anyways, like I was saying, she cut me off at 10:30. I've been drinking there for almost 40 years, since 1981 when they first opened.
Got you. Oh, hold on. But what's your name?
My name is Kevin Ferguson.
Kevin Ferguson. Yeah, Kevin, man, do me a favor, man. If you can, please don't
No,
curse.
Kenneth.
All right, Kenneth.
Yeah, with 2 N's.
Got you, Kenneth. Do
I'm
me a
68
favor.
years old.
Do me a favor. Don't curse, man, please, if you can.
Well, I'll call her a butch then.
Okay, there you go.
That's what she looked like.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Tell a story.
Yo.
I'm listening.
Oh, she just cut me off, and I didn't think it was fair. I wasn't drunk.
Mm-hmm.
She's a worse alcoholic than I am.
Got you.
And I called her boyfriend. I said, listen up, pizza face. If I want any bullshit from you, I'll squeeze your face.
Oh, man. Yo, Kenneth, man. So talk to me, man. What, you was at a bar, and what happened, man?
Well, I was just drinking the beer, mind my own business, and I wanted another one. And that butch, and you know, that's what I think about. She got purple hair and piercings in her face.
Wow. So she wouldn't give you a drink? She wouldn't give you another drink?
No.
Why not?
She thought I was drunk, but I wasn't. I was taking my pain medication.
Your pain medication. So what kind of
Well, I was a logger for 35 years.
What, you a fireman?
Up my back, a tree fell on me.
God damn. A tree fell on you and you survived?
It was a smaller tree.
Oh, okay. Got you, man. Where you from?
The great state of Maine. It's a spooky state. You ever hear of Stephen King?
Yeah, it's definitely spooky out there in Maine, man. So, man, I appreciate you calling, man. You want to go more into that story?
Well, anyways, you know what I said to her?
Nah,
when I was leaving, because the store's still open, I could buy beer there, and I had plenty at home. I said, "Go beef yourself, bitch."
Yo, you sound like this cat that be calling up named Stepmommy. I don't know. Maybe I think you are Stepmommy because I think your numbers is like kind of close to area code 207. Is this Stepmommy? Yeah, that was Stepmommy. Stepmommy hung up, huh? Stepmommy try to remix with the whole Kenneth thing. Okay, I got you, Stepmommy. Y'all was on point. That definitely was Stepmommy. Peace.
Hey, what's up? It's Jason.
Jason, what's going on, man? Jason, where you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from the San Fernando Valley, California.
Oh, no doubt. So, talk to me, man. You got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah, I got a spooky story. It's regarding like a shadow person.
Okay, let's get into it.
I was at my homie's house, and we're just like chilling. We had like a couple beers and everything, and we're outside like in his garage, and he lives in like a cul-de-sac where it's like one way in, one way out type of street. And he's like, I'm kind of like staring at him, and my back's up against a wall down the street. And like out of nowhere, he just tells me like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he says he saw like a shadow kind of hovering me with the light in the background.
Wow. So what was the shadow doing?
I like
just hovering?
I was like, "What are you talking about?" So he saw the shadow, and it turns out the next day, because we're always kicking and everything. It turns out the next day, that house where he saw that shadow run, the neighbor had just moved out, and he told us about, how he had a pit bull, and it was just a Caucasian male, where he said that like his pit bull is always, like barking at night randomly at the wall, and he wants to move because he can't sleep at night, and he was a cool white boy, he gave us some weed too, and I was like, oh, this guy's weird, like just giving us free shit. He's like, yeah, I don't want to live here anymore. And it turns out he's like, you guys want to see something trippy? And we're like, yeah, show us, what's up? So he takes us to his garage, and he says, I found this right, I was out, he was packing out, moving, and he found this little like crevice, like type of hollow point of his garage where he was like, what the hell is this? He saw like a little hole in the wall. So he opened it up, and like as soon as he pulls it out and shows us, it's like this giant photo book, and he's turning the pages, and you just see like you see like the movies where you'll see like a picture of like an old family, you know, with the kids and looking like those old type portraits type of stuff. So he's just like turning the pages and showing us this stuff. He's like, yeah, I was just tripping out. You know how this picture book was hidden inside the wall of this garage. And he's like, it tripped me out. I'm getting out of here. And like, soon as like we started turning the photos of the pictures and just seeing all this shit, I was like, we ran out of there. Like, it just like goosebumps went up and down me. I was like, hell no. So we ran out of there. And I mean, to me, that was that type of thing where I felt like I was watching you know, in the movies where you see all that stuff like that. I thought it was like a movie to me. I was like tripping out because I've never witnessed something like that, you know, with the old portraits and all that. Like, why would they hide that, you know, inside in the wall and everything?
Gotcha.
And that to me, that was just a trip. But yeah.
Got you, man. I appreciate you calling, man. Good story. All right.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, much love, bro.
Much love. Shouts to everybody calling up, man. I want to say this, man. It takes a lot to call up because I know a lot of people want to call up, but they ain't got the guts. So salute to everybody calling up. Peace. You now tuning in to MRecktv Spooky Hour. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
I am M.Reck, this big cat, man, calling from California, man. We just calling to say salute, my brother. I've been watching your videos for a long time, the Doggy Diamonds, all the stuff, and I salute you, bro.
Thank you, good brother. Appreciate you, man. All right? Salute.
All right, hold it down, man. When you got some stuff coming, man, you got some projects out?
Yeah, I got some more movies coming. Huh?
I know you got the what's your name? Chase the bag, snatch the bag. You had that on a lot of your videos.
Oh, catch a lick. The catch a lick joint. Yeah.
Yeah, catch a lick.
Yeah. I got that video coming, and then I got it's like a movie, and then I got some more movies coming too. So, you know, we got a lot coming. But I appreciate you calling, fam, and showing that love. Salute.
Hey,
my brother.
Gone.
Peace, my brother. So I appreciate that too. When people just call and show love, that's love too. I'm gonna call this caller back. Shouts to the Wreck Mom. Salute to the Wreck Mom. Peace.
What's going on, M.Reck?
What's going on, family? You just called, right?
Yeah, this is Peter again from the ATL.
Okay. Salute, Peter.
I just got another spooky story to tell you. I'm gonna keep it short and spooky, but this is something that actually happened when I was like a youth. You know, I had to be like about 10 or 12, and you know, you go, you know, for a family reunion and whatnot. You see all your cousins and whatnot, and I was at a reunion, and you know, it was like maybe 15 of my cousins there, and you know, we were always mischievous, always into something, right? So one day we decided to get together. This was during the reunion. The reunion lasts over the weekends. So this is probably like toward the end of the reunion. We're on bicycles, and this is in the deep South. You know where my grandparents are from, so it was like a dirt road where they live. And at the cul-de-sac, there was a graveyard. It was like a mile away from my grandparents' house. And it's a lot of haunted stories I can give you about my grandparents' house. But this one in particular is where me and my cousins went to the graveyard. We're on bicycles. So some was like riding on the back of, you know, some of our backs, you know, was like doubling up. So we just got the notion at the graveyard to start cussing, because we heard that you shouldn't supposed to, you know, cuss the graveyard and play loud music and do stuff that would disturb the dead. So we was like just trying to, you know, test the water and stuff like that and see what would happen. So we just, I mean, every cuss word we could think of, you know, as a kid, we just, you know, we was just drilling it, you know, we was just spinning it, you know. Hey, you know.
So y'all was cursing out the dead.
Man, let me tell you what happened, man. we heard this rumble come out of the ground, like a roar, like a choir, a wailing. Man, it's come out of the ground. I mean, this is a graveyard. You can see everything, you know. I mean, no trees surrounding it. Man, we got up out of there so fast, man. And then I looked back and I saw one of my cousins running. I was like, wait a minute, he was on a bicycle. And I kind of looked. Man, don't you know the bicycle was chasing him?
What?
With nobody on it.
Get
nobody
the hell out
on
of
it.
Here. Yeah, that's spooky.
You know, he had thrown his bicycle down to take off running. But the bicycle all of a sudden, you know, got up and it was chasing him.
Wow.
Dude, all my cousins, man, they could testify to it. You know, it's like 10 of us. You know you're not crazy if you got so many other people around you. You could be crazy by yourself, but tell the people that experience the same thing, you know, they let you know you're not crazy. But that's a real story.
That's crazy. Let me ask you this though. How long ago was that?
This had to be like about 13 years ago.
13 years ago. All right, so we 2022. So you mean to tell me nobody filmed it? Y'all didn't get that on video?
Nah, we didn't get it on video, man. You know, but we got it in the dome. You know, we still remember it. We still talk about it sometimes.
That's crazy. That's a good story, man. That's definitely spooky. Shouts to you, Pete. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Man.
I appreciate you calling, man.
Calling me back.
All right,
yes,
my brother. Salute.
Yes, my brother. Peace, man.
Shouts to Pete, man. Pete 2 for 2 for the night. I like where Pete be going with it. Pete got a whole different type of style too. Shouts to Pete. Shouts to everybody calling up too. It takes a lot to call up. Peace.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on? State your name, where you calling from, keep it clean. Let's get it.
Electron Algorithm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, my man, Electron Algorithm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes,
what's happening, G's?
Chilling. I got a lot of spooky stories, but I'll give you one right quick.
Okay, let's get it.
The best way I can explain it is like I have flash memories of events that took place, but it wasn't on this particular timeline. That's the best way I can explain it. And to validate that, a relative of mine can actually mention those flash memories to me as well, to where things took place, but you can't really pinpoint exactly where. And when you listen to physicists and mathematicians and scientists, they're now saying that there's parallel universes.
Gotcha.
So it's like, I remember, you know, and it's almost like the movie Matrix. If you watch the movie Matrix, well, 1 minute they're in raggedy clothes. That's one alternate reality. Then the next minute, you know, everything in that, those scenes are like green. That's another alternate reality.
Gotcha.
So when it comes to, you know, quantum physics and stuff like that, you know, they're telling us this. And I have flash memories of things that took place, again, that wasn't in this particular reality. And they definitely weren't dreams. So, you know, it's definitely real. You know, people out there, other brothers and sisters, start looking into quantum physics. Learn about that information because it's real. And I'll tell you, when I was younger, when I saw the movie The Matrix the first time with this chick, you know, she was looking at the movie for just the action and stuff like that. And I was just putting my head on my forehead like, oh my God, this isn't just a movie. This isn't science fiction.
Gotcha.
It's real. Sounds crazy, but it's real because I personally experienced
stuff like in the movie, well, certain scenes in the movie, like The Matrix. And that's all I gotta say. Peace, brother.
All right. Peace, my brother. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
All right, salute. I'm starting to think, shouts to my man, I'm gonna just call him E algorithm. I think it's a electronic algorithm, but I'm gonna call him E algorithm. But I'm starting to think a lot of you cats was extras in the Matrix movie, especially this new one that came out. Because there's a lot of promo I'm getting from these callers calling up, man. Y'all ain't slick. A lot of y'all got some extra roles and you're trying to, keep those checks flowing. Salute. But that new Matrix movie wasn't it though. I'm gonna keep it a stat. I know you're trying to, promote it. I know a lot of y'all probably like disappointed and y'all don't want to accept reality, but that wasn't it. That new Matrix movie was trash. Yeah, I said it. Let's get it. Oh man. Shouts to the earth on that. That's her lines. Call me up, 310-598-2974. Let's get it. Call me up right now. Yeah, that new Matrix was trash, man. I know a lot of y'all be scared to call, but call me up. Let's get it. Oh, I got some voicemails, right? Let me see. Is this today or yesterday? There we go. Peace. 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 Hello?
What up, M.Reck?
What's going on? State your name. Where you calling from?
Oh, yeah, man. C. St. Louis, Missouri.
C from St. Louis, Missouri. What's happening with you, fam? You got a spooky story for us tonight?
Spooky story for tonight, man.
Okay, let's get it, my brother.
All right, check it out. It was just cats. Like, they'd be like I was like kind of drinking around the time, you know what I'm saying? They used to rap battle, everybody come to battle, have fun, you know what I mean? This team beat this team, it's all love, no shooting or nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one team came off flashy, throwing their little jewelry on, their little chains, they was fly, you know what I mean? And another team came, I said, my bad, that was another cat. Another team came, and they was laid back. One of them had jury on. They was laid back. But I noticed they style, they were just roasting. It's a spooky story, man. They were just roasting. And they wasn't all flashy. And I noticed they was fit. They was in shape. Came in drinking like shake. You know what I mean? Carrot shakes and like celery shakes and everything in shape. So the other team all flamboyant and arrogant. They got this hype man running around like he tweaking. You know what I'm saying? He tweaking on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, this cat right here tweaking, boy. Thinking they just live. And they got this other cat. He coming in with a dang, I don't know you want to cuss him, a dang on stocking cap on his head, a hat, big old coat, looking silly like his teeth in the fall out, like he got fake teeth in his mouth.
Damn.
And I was like,
yo, hold on. You shitted on the nigga Jibs, but continue on.
Crazy. Yeah, fake teeth, man, the bounce. I'm like, who are these cats spitting, bro? Like, who is this dude? One cat was losing so bad, he pulled like a lawn chair, like a cot out and sat down. And like, the end of the story was, man, it was like might still say this dude ghost around, man, because they say his ghost still floating around. I can't think of his name. I think his name started with a C, but man, they said it was like, man, a dude did a song for Biggie Smalls called "Who Shot You?" A dude rapped over that, and I said, oh, he murdered him with that, man. And the dude he murdered, they ghosts was still roaming. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you calling, man.
Yeah, my cousin say he think it's Cameron I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
No doubt, fam. I appreciate you calling up, my man. Salute.
All right, family.
All right, peace.
All right.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what he was talking about. The only thing I really heard was about the dude with the fake jibs. You know what I mean? And everything else, I kind of was, you know what I mean? Like out the loop. Let me know if I'm the only one that's bugging. They saying Bob Saget found dead in an empty house. I heard he died, but I didn't get all the details. So Bob Saget was found dead in an empty house. That was definitely spooky. That's a definitely spooky story right there. All right, let's get it. Pound that like button. Get the likes up. Peace.
Peace. Hey, Reck, what's up? This is Ghost. I forgot. This is the one I should have told you first about.
Okay, Ghost. Let's get it.
From Philly. Check it. I'm taking my youngest daughter to school right now. Mind you, she was born in 2001. She's 5 years old. It's 2006. I'm taking her, you know what I mean, to school. The school's about 15-minute walk away from where we live. It's like middle of May. You know what I mean? School almost ready to end, so it's hot out. So I take her to school. I'm walking back. I'm putting something in the air, doing what I do. Now, mind you, on this block, there's a long strip. It's called Parkside Ave. It ain't in Philly, you know. Ain't a whole lot of houses on Parkside Ave on this part where we at.
Gotcha.
Park. You got 2 abandoned houses. You got a building that's open with like 3 units in there, and you got a carpet store next to it. I'm walking back. I see a little baby standing on the porch with a dirty diaper, not crying or nothing, just standing there. So I'm not going to go near because I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking, okay, somebody going to come outside and get him. Nobody comes in like 10 minutes. So I jumps on the phone, calls the law. By the time the law comes, a lady comes out the building. I'm talking to the female cop. The lady comes out the building, takes the baby back inside. That's that. Okay, no problem. I give them my address and everything else. Later on that day, I get a couple cops come to the house telling me I'm in trouble for filing a false police report. I'm like, yo, what the hell are y'all talking about? Come to find out, they said they went back and checked on the cop's story. Me and the cop, when she filed the report, they go check on it. Come to find out, the building, I told you it was the 2 abandoned and the 1 apartment building. The apartment building, they said been vacant for the last 15 years or whatever. Ever since the other 2 buildings caught on fire, come to find out, a lady and her 2 kids died in the fire.
Wow.
So they sitting here telling me nobody could have been in the building. So I'm asking them about the cop. You to come to find out the cop that I'm supposedly talking to, Rick, I lied to you not, was the cop that was killed by Cool C and them.
What?
She was already gone. I had no idea who she was.
Wow.
But I gave them her name. So when they came back to my house, they like, okay, you give us a story about a cop you spoke to that's been dead and about a family that died years ago too. I'm like, hold on. Nah. Yo, you know how much shit I had to go through?
Yo, hold on, Ghost. Hold on. This shit spooky. All the way spooky.
Yo, fuck my head up. Yo, when they told me I was supposedly talking to a dead cop about a dead baby, I'm like, yo, come on, ain't nobody trying
crazy.
To hear that. And they asked, yeah, because they throwing names like he asked me about the cop. I'm like, yeah, she looked like this, you know what I'm saying? And she got back into this car, and that was that. And I think they kind of was messing with me because when I answered the door, you could smell the lie coming out. So that kind of probably would have made their suspicions. But man, look, after that, I was ready to quit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Philly got something going on here, and I don't even believe in ghosts. Don't believe in them.
Yo, how you don't believe in ghosts and your name is Ghost?
No, that came from something else because I'm the oldest out of the grandkids, so I used to scare my little cousins. That's all.
Got you.
You funny though.
No doubt. Yo, but Ghost, I ain't gonna front. You 2 for 2 for tonight, man. I appreciate you, man.
They the only 2 crazy things I got like that though.
Okay, say no more, man. You more than welcome to call up. But my brother, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Much love.
Salute.
Much love. Shouts to Ghost, man. He 2 for 2 for the night. Shouts to Philly. Peace.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you live.
Oh, all right, hold on. Let me, I didn't know I was going to get through this quick. Hold on. Let me pause you. I got you on the TV. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, hello?
You live, my brother. You mute your audio?
Yeah. What's up, Reck? This is Sad Boy calling out of West Philly, man.
Oh, Sad Boy, it's been a minute. What's happening with you, Sad Boy?
What's going on? There's been a lot going on, man. But I just wanted to call you with a little quick story. Something I had seen probably like a month ago, 2 months ago. Because I just heard your caller calling with the Parkside story. But damn, I'm trying to think, what was that? I want to say maybe about 2 months ago, man. Here in West Philly. For that last caller or anybody that's in Philly that knows, kind of near that Parkside area, a little bit further down, if you know the area, it's like a shopping center. It's like the ShopRite, the Planet Fitness, all that stuff. It's a big shopping center. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just driving back home, checking on my mom and all that stuff because she's a little bit elderly. And I want to say I'm at a stoplight. And I see this dude walking. He's coming out of the house. It's like a house on the side of the street, across from the shopping center. He comes out of his house, but it's dark as hell in the corner. And he walks past this pole. And the first part of him, like he walked past the pole, and he was there. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was there completely, like 100% there. I was not tripping at all. Like I tapped my girl and everything.
Say word.
We see the dude. He walks past the pole. He stops for a second and he turns back like somebody called his name. It was like maybe like 3 seconds. He kept walking, and I swear to God, bro, the same exact image of that man came from the other side of that pole and was walking in unison with him.
What?
No bullshit.
Wow.
The man had on a red flannel jacket, blue jeans, and I think it was like a bullshit black fedora. No bullshit. The white dude. No bullshit.
Wow.
No bullshit. She was crazy as hell.
That's spooky as hell. That's definitely spooky, man. Yo, Sad Boy, man.
Anybody that knows that Parkside area, man, like if you know, anybody know that Parkside area, you know that shopping center right there with the ShopRite, with the Planet Fitness, the Lowe's shopping department, all that stuff is right there. People know that area very well.
Got you. So that Parkside area is super spooky. That's what you're saying.
I put it to you like this, M.Reck. Right before the pandemic, a couple months ago, prior to the pandemic, no, well, not before the pandemic, a couple months before 2021 ended, at Jefferson Hospital here in Philadelphia, one of the nurses ran into the hospital, loaded gun, shot another nurse in the head, left in a U-Haul truck, went to that Parkside area in front of a school, got into a shootout with the police in a full-body armor suit, exchanged 100 shots with the police, shot a cop in the head. No bullshit. You can Google it right now. It's crazy.
Wow, that's nuts. That's nuts. That's a wild story. That's nuts. But Sad Boy, man, I appreciate you tapping in. That was a spooky story. And you definitely a friend of the show. And
for sure. And my apologies on the cussing, man. I just want to get a quick story in real quick.
Nah, it's all good, my brother. Love is love, man. But definitely make sure you tap in again, man, with another story. On the next one, or in the near future.
Definitely. We tuned in, man. Everybody stay up.
No doubt. Sad Boy, salute.
All right.
Peace. Hold on, I gotta get to these. I got a lot of calls coming in. A lot of people want to hear these stories. It's turned up tonight. I ain't gonna front. Philly got it turned up. Pete got it turned up. Man, Ghost got it turned up. Shouts to Ronald Clay on the super chat. I appreciate you, King. He said Philly in the building. Ghost versus Pete. Spooky hours face off. Facts. Why not? Yeah, Ghost and Pete, they got it tonight. They 2 for 2. They going in. Yeah, they might have to face off. I agree with you on Ronald. Peace.
Peace to the gods. Happy New Year. What's up, M.Reck?
Peace to the gods. What's happening with you?
Yeah, man, it's spooky hour, right?
Yes, sir. Talk to me, man. Who this?
It's Malik.
Malik, what's going on? Malik, where you calling from?
The West Coast.
Shouts to the West Coast. Malik, what's going on, man? You got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah, man. It's about Young Buck.
Oh, come on, Malik. Come on, I already know who you are, man. Come on, Malik. Come on, stop. Don't do that.
Come on, man. It's Happy New Year, man. I can't get them boys up, man. The fun boys up, man.
Nah,
Peace
we ain't
to the
doing
God,
that, Malik.
Man. Take the next call. Take the next call.
Next call. We ain't doing the fun boys, Malik. Peace. Man. Yeah, he really must love the fun boys because every time he called with a different name, but I know that voice. You know what I'm saying? Like when he start talking, I'd be like, all right, this is the fun boy. Peace.
What up, M.Reck?
What's going on, fam? Salute. How you?
All right, man. It's still spooky hours, right?
Yes, sir. Hold on one second. Pound that like button, y'all. Also support the super chat. Hit up the Cash App, PayPal, donate, call up the show, leave a voicemail if you don't get through. I'll call you back. But this is the livest show, Spooky Hours. Let's get it, my brother. State your name, where you calling from, and no cursing. Let's get into your spooky story.
All right, for sure. This is Quentin Anthony. I'm calling from North Carolina. Now, my story goes like this. So back in the day, it was like a family reunion at my crib, and all the family was staying over, so I had to sleep on the downstairs couch. I slept on the downstairs couch. My brother was there as well, and so I could hear him breathing because he had asthma. And when I was younger, I used to have these things like kind of night terrors where you would freeze up and you're not able to move. This one particular night that happened, and the room started kind of shifting back and forth. During that time, I could see my brother still sleeping on the couch, but when I looked up, I'm in a forest. And in this forest, there's a brown hooded figure standing in front of me. And the figure is whispering something, and it becomes louder, and it's asking me to say a name. And the name that it's asking me to say is like, say Belial. And I'm like, what does that mean? I never heard that before. And it's like, say Belial. I was like, huh? I didn't say it, and then it looked up, and a road appeared with a whole bunch of bicyclists on it, and they were all pedaling, and they were saying that name really they were whispering it, but it was so loud. They're like, Belial. And so then I was like, okay, I'll say it. And I said, Buh. And then a big white flash came, and all the forest went away, and it's back in the living room. To make a long story short, the next day I go to my church camp, and I asked the preacher, what does that name mean? And he said, that was the name of a demon.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you never said it.
Nah.
But you said it just now, though.
Yeah, that's because I'm a little bit older and wiser now.
Got
I
you.
understand what it was trying to do.
Got you. Oh, man, that was spooky. But I appreciate you calling, man. Good story.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace. Yeah. They calling up tonight. It's lit. Peace.
Hey, M.Reck, this is Jet Jaguar calling again.
Jaguar, what's happening? Salute.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say the one dude Pete that called after me. And then I heard Sad Boy say, the second part. I said I got to say this part. Back when I used to live in Dayton, I was driving down Main Street one night, and there's a street called on Main Street. There's a street called Siebenthaler that parallels to it. What is it called? Parallel, not side by side. It goes left to right of it. And I remember seeing. He's about that hook or whatever like that. I remember seeing where there's a white building, and I saw the silhouette of a woman. There was the silhouette of a woman, but you couldn't see her. And it was the moonlight was all the way there. And this one was walking at. She had that hairstyle what's that lady on what's that on that Married with Children? That Peg.
Oh,
she had that Peggy hairstyle. But there was a silhouette of the woman walking. She was kind of curvy. And when I made that turn where she was walking, where this parking lot of this, an apartment building right there. When Sad Boy said that part where he said the guy kind of just his like shadow ever move. I saw the face of this woman, like the spirit, I guess it was her whole, the silhouette of her was walking, but it just like zapped up, like say dust to a vacuum cleaner. The spirit of her was just zapped up into zapped up into the air like that. But the light from the pole that was in front of the apartment building and the moon, this lady, that's how I saw her. I saw her reflection, trying to get to it. Her reflection was walking, lined up along the building. Her, the silhouette was lined up against the building. And the thing about it is that nobody wear their hair like that no more. You know what I mean? Like this was back in like 2000, I was like probably like back in 07, 08, somewhere back then. And the way that lady had her hair done, nobody wear their hair like that. And she, and you think about it, like that was probably, I'm thinking it was a ghost of a hooker because, you think about like all the, like them women, they be out there, doing that and you don't know, what happens to them and they come a missing and this and that. So I was thinking about that same thing. Like he said he saw a ghost of was a woman got in his car or something like that and said she smelled like dirt. But you think about it, that could have been some kind of hooker, somebody that got married, murdered before. So like that when I saw there, walking, the lady had that funny haircut and, disappeared like that. That could be somebody that got, murdered or something years ago. You know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah, that's
just,
that sounds a little spooky. So you saw like a Peggy Bundy type ghost chick that was kind of thick.
I just saw she was all like a silhouette. There was no image to her. I saw like the shadow of that person walking, but it was moonlight and there was a light. What do you call it? That light in the parking lot there. And you couldn't see the woman. You just saw the glow from the light reflect against that building. The side of the building is white, and to this day, I think it's still white. I believe I was there about a month ago, and she was kind of curvy. She had that Peggy from
Married with Children.
Peggy, yeah. But she was curvy, and then when I turned that corner there, she just zapped up like a vacuum cleaner was sucked dust up. She kind of just went right through a straw like that. It was a ghost. But the thing about it, the lady was walking in that parking lot there, and I'm just thinking that was probably like them when both of them were saying that, I thought about that. I said, that's probably a ghost of a hooker or something.
Damn, that's what's up. Y'all niggas is I don't know, between you and the homie, y'all niggas is seeing these ghost prostitutes and shit spooky. But I appreciate you calling Jet Jaguar, my man. Love is love, you heard? All right, peace. Peace. Mute your audio.
Hey, M.Reck, this is KP.
KP, do me a favor, mute your audio. You got your TV on?
No, it's muted.
I hear something like echoing.
Hold on, let me see. Is it still echoing?
Let me see. I hear myself echoing. That's what it is.
Is it still echoing? Are we good?
I think we good. I'm gonna just let you talk because every time I talk, I hear myself echo. So go ahead. Just tell your story.
Am I live? I can go, or you want me to wait?
Nah, go ahead. You good?
Okay. So back in 2007, my boyfriend was murdered. I had come home from college. We were supposed to be hanging out, and the night that he was supposed to be with me, he ended up getting murdered like 5 blocks away from my house. So, of course, after that, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I don't want to go nowhere. My homeboy Patrick comes over to come check up on me. And so he comes over, like, trying to console me. And I have 2 rooms. So my first bedroom, where we was at, there's a couch, and then there's my bed, and there was a huge dresser. It's all white. So he's sitting on the couch or whatever. And he comes up to me, like, trying to give me a hug, and, like, places his head against my head. And I don't know what made us look up, but as soon as we, like, glanced up, right in front of my mirror was 2 candles. The candles, both at the same time, lifted up and flipped over. No wax came out because it happened that quick, and it slammed on the dresser.
Wow.
And he jumps up and was like, "No, man, F this, F that, I'm out of here." And he literally runs out of my house. I don't see Pat for another 7 years.
That's crazy.
And of course, I ended up reconnecting with him on Facebook. Turns out he turned into a pastor. And I brought up the last incident, and he was just like, I don't want to talk about it. And that's the last time I talked to him. Now, the other part to that story is I started talking to a guy. I met a guy like a few months later. Now, I didn't tell him about my boyfriend that got murdered. And he was over. We're getting ready to go hang out or whatever. And I'm in the shower, and he's outside waiting for me. Well, in the hallway waiting for me. And he's like started banging on my door, and I'm like, what's up? What's up? And he doesn't say anything. So when I come out, he's not inside my house. He's outside in his car. So I get dressed, go out there. I'm like, what's going on? And he was like, man, I don't know. Like, you said nobody was at your house, but there was like a tall ass shadow, you know, that walked by me real quick. And so he was like, I don't know. It was weird. So I left. I was like, okay, whatever. So a few weeks later passed, and he stayed in Oak Cliff. I stayed in Arlington. And I asked my mom, because again, I'm home from school, like, hey, you know, this is my ex-husband now, but can he spend the night or whatever? But my mom was like, yeah, but y'all can't sleep in the same room. But I had 2 bedrooms. And so she was like, he could sleep in the other room. Now, the other room is the room that my ex that was murdered, he used to always sneak in to see me, like when we were in high school, because we were high school sweethearts.
So hold on, he used to sneak up and smash while your mom's was in the crib? Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
No comment.
No
Okay.
comment.
Let's get it,
No
though.
comment.
Continue
No comment.
on.
So he's in the room, whatever, and we're, you know, I'm in my other room, we're texting, whatever, and then I fall asleep. So the next thing I hear was my phone was ringing, and he like, come outside. And mind you, he never cusses. He like, come outside. I'm like, okay. So I go outside, he's sitting in his car. I'm like, yo, what's up? And he was like, I'm not going back in your house. Something is wrong with your house. I'm sorry, I get the goosebumps just saying this. He was like, I'm not going back in your house. I'm like, what's going on? And he was just like, man, I was in your bed. And he was like, your closet door started to open up. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's because the AC turned on. He was like, no, but it opened up and then it shut really hard. And then it opened up again. And then I started hearing this heavy breathing, like an angry breathing. And I was just like, what? Like, you tripping? And he was like, no, it sounded like somebody was standing in your closet and the person was breathing angrily, and it was a male. And I'm just like, I don't know, you tripping? And he was like, no. He said, I turned away from the closet and I looked over at towards your computer, because my computer was against the other wall. He said the computer chair turned slowly and faced him all the way. Wow. And he was like, nah, I know I'm tripping because I know this is not the AC. And so he said he just closed his eyes, but then he heard like some squeaking. And next thing he knows, the computer chair was like 2 feet in front of him, facing him, as if like somebody was sitting in that chair facing him. And he like, that kind of spooked him. But what really freaked him out is because that same heavy breathing that he heard in the closet, he can now feel the breath on the back of his neck. Wow. And that's what made him jump up and run out the house and call me from the car.
That's crazy. Yo.
And so then I had to tell him, well, like, yeah, well, my ex-boyfriend was murdered, you know, like 4 or 5 months back, blah, 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 blah.
Wow. It's people in the chat room saying that box must be fire because you got the dead pulling up. Crazy.
I'm done. Bye.
Bye. I appreciate you calling, KP. All right, peace. Shouts to KP. She got the dead pulling up. Shouts to EL.T with the $5 super chat. If I was a ghost ex-boyfriend, I'd slap both of y'all. Shouts to EL. Big Steve, what's happening with you, man? Peace. Yo, Steve, man, what's up with your phone? Yo. Steve. Damn, what's going on with the homie? Let me call Big Steve. He been calling. He must got a good story for us tonight. Pound that like button. Support the super chat, Cash App, all that.
Hello.
Big Steve.
What's up, bro? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's going on with your phone, my G?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm laying in my bed, but when you call back now, I guess it cleared up.
Yeah, you sound crispy now. Big Steve, I know I locked you in because you had a dope story. I don't know if you call Spooky Hours or another show, but let's get it, my brother. You got a spooky story for us tonight?
I got another one, man. I got another one, Reck, and I'm gonna tell you, man. I've been calling you for quite a while.
Oh, word? What happened?
No, not tonight. I mean, like since you've been doing Spooky Hours, you know, I told a bunch of stories, and because I'm like one of those people, I see things. You know, I don't know how to make it happen. Whatever happens, it just happens. So I got a whole lifetime full of stories of seeing stuff like this.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna hit you with another one tonight, and this is in connection to my pops.
Oh, word?
Now Now it's funny because I told the story before. You know, I told you I saw the spirit walk down my hallway of a woman, and she had braids in her hair. Do you remember that? Okay, well, my aunt had something to do with that. But let me tell you about my pops. So my pops passed in 2006 from prostate cancer.
Wow. My condolences, Steve. My condolences.
Thank you, my brother. Right. No doubt. So I wasn't able to make the funeral. So what happens now is last year, you know, he was on my mind heavy. For some reason, I kept thinking about him. So one night I go, and this is in 2021, one night I go to sleep and I have this weird dream, very, very weird dream. And the dream consists of me being in the forest, and I see some campers, like they're setting up a tent. They're banging the spikes in the ground. It's a guy and a girl. And inside the tent, we switch to another scene. Inside the tent, I can see them sleeping in their sleeping bags. So this big green and yellow snake comes out of nowhere, right? And it's slithering, making its way to them to try and go in the tent. And I'm yelling to the top of my voice. I'm like, yo, get up, wake up. There's a snake. Get up, get up. The snake is trying to get y'all. But they lay there. They don't hear nothing I'm saying. So I see the snake, and the snake comes closer. It's like I was brought closer to it, and it's slithering, slow motion, looking at me with this funny grin on its face.
Wow.
Okay. Long story short, right after that, I jump up, I wake up. I slept in the living room that night. Reck, when I woke up, there was a black dog underneath my study table. At that time, I had a study table because I was in college, and that's why I used to do my homework and stuff on my computer. The dog was sitting underneath there. There was a black dog, and I'm looking at this thing. I wipe my eyes to make sure it's what it is. So it's sitting there looking at me. It ain't saying nothing. It looks very scary. Not scary. It wasn't grimacing or showing teeth. It just was very quiet. And it wasn't natural. I didn't have no dog in the house. So I started going, get the F out of here. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I take a pillow and I throw it at it. And when the pillow, I missed it, but the dog, like, it moved out of the way, and then it came back and sat up straight in the posture, looking me dead in my face, not moving. This was like for about 60 minutes, bro. About 60 minutes. Right? 60 minutes is, no, how many minutes is in, how many seconds in 1 minute? 60 seconds, about a minute. This is how long that went on. So slowly, the dog dissipated. It disappeared into thin air. So my wife is up. She tried to get her son going to school. She was like, what's that? Who he was talking to? What's going on? So after he left with school, I told her. But she heard so many occurrences of this from me, she wasn't, surprised because I tell her everything. So now, the long story short, months later, I think to call my aunt, and she's down south. My aunt is my father's little sister. They favorite brother and sister. They love each other more than anybody else. 8 boys and I think 3 girls or 4 girls. They had a big family. So, down south, the people are wise like that. At least my family is. So I said to my aunt, I told her the dream. I said, Auntie, I had a dream like this, and this black dog just came out of the dream, and it was sitting by my table, and I'm cursing at it, telling it to go away. And she said, Stephen. I said, yeah. She said, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I said, what's that, Auntie? She said, that was your daddy. Wow. I said, Auntie, how you know that? She said, that dog you saw, that's a little dog called Blackie. Said, your father, when he was a little boy, he had a little dog that he loved more than anything else. That dog went with him everywhere. Look, she said, the way you described that dog to me, that's Blackie. That was your father's dog. That was your daddy came to see you. So I said, oh, snap. And I connected dots because my mother did tell me, too, when I was like a kid, my father had a dog named Blackie. When he was a little boy that he used to love. When I got my first Labrador Retriever, so I didn't forget that. And I connected dots. But my aunt said, yo, that was your daddy. That was Thomas Earl. He came to see you.
Wow.
And I was like, why didn't he let me see him? You know, she said, well, he probably didn't want to scare you. But that was your daddy. I said, wow. Yeah, man. So that's my story for the night, M.Reck.
Yo, that's spooky. Salute,
No doubt,
Big
bro.
Steve,
True story,
man,
bro.
with another one. I appreciate you, good brother.
Got you, King. Keep
All
doing
right,
your
peace,
thing,
King. Yes, sir. Shouts to Big Steve, man. Oh, man, I got to say this, though, man. You know, rest in peace to my dog, Tyson, man. Actually, it's my mom's dog, but that was my dog, too. Had to put him to sleep today, man. He had a brain tumor. Man, it's crazy. It started bulging out of his head. Like, it's crazy. He had a head on top of a head. Had to put him to sleep earlier today. Rest in peace. Probably one of the, like, this dog, man, let me tell you, one of the nicest dogs ever. Never, just ate, mind his business, go to sleep, like, didn't piss or shit in the house. Official. Shouts to rest in peace to Tyson, man. Yeah, I had to put him to sleep today. Yeah, man. It hurt me. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate everybody on the love, and I appreciate everybody, digging the show and all that. Yeah, let's get back to the show. I got a lot of missed calls. I'm gonna get back to these callers. Yeah, Tyson was a Boston Terrier. It's common for them dogs to get those tumors.
Hello.
Peace.
Yeah, see again from St. Louis, man. I was waiting, showing respect for everybody else to tell other stories, man. Shout out to your dog Tyson, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate that, my brother. Salute, man. So you got another story for us?
Yeah, another story like about this rap and these battles used to go on, because still see the ghosts after the people who lose after the battles. It's like they die after that, Like it was these one cats showed up to the event, they used to pop off. And it was another group that showed up too. So the one group start rapping, doing their thing, and they getting cheers and claps and applause from the hood and everybody, and it's all good. Other crew, same thing, do their thing. Then the other crew got up doing their thing again, but their music was kind of too laid back and chilled. And the other group who they was going against, they got the dancing, slow dancing to it, kind of making fun of it in a way, right? So one dude got mad and threw his mic at him. He threw the mic and everything. So they scuffle, get into it and everything, you know what I mean? But it's like afterwards, after they got into it, man, they made up and everything was cool, man. And it's like after which, and it's all over, you still see these dudes around like they ghosts, you know what I'm saying? They made peace and everything. So it was a good thing, man, So I don't know if people understand that ghost story right there. I told them it's spooky. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
They said hang up because they scared about this. The last one, you remember I called him, I'm from St. Louis, I called talking about the dude with veneers in his teeth.
Yeah. Now I got you, fam. You got to get a little bit more spooky in your stories, but salute though for calling though. Salute. Yeah, some keep going on about these rap battles, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I was lost on the last story. I was lost on this story, and I'm lost. Yeah, somebody said I'm lost. I'm just lost, man. Somebody said terrible. Yeah, I think Son need to just go to sleep. Son might need to retire for the night. Just after the show, listen to the show and listen to the the homies that's coming with their spooky stories, and you got to step your game up, my G. You know, you're welcome to call back because you can, you know, redeem yourself. But those wasn't it. Those 2 stories you told tonight wasn't it. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole rap battle thing and trying to be spooky, it's not cutting through. Yeah, that was real weak. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you know what we do over here at Spooky Hours. You know, if you don't come correct, you're gonna get roasted. And that's a light roast. That's not even nothing crazy. Homie said he knows he was calling. All right, let me get to these missed calls. Let's get it. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. Hit up the super chat, Cash App, PayPal. Donate to the show. Let's get it, y'all. Spooky Hours. This is the livest show. MRecktv. Chat. It's crazy. Always. Peace.
What's up, M.Reck?
What's going on? State your name. Where you calling from?
This is Onesimus, calling from Tallahassee, but I'm originally from Bells Lake, Florida.
You said your name is Maximus?
Onesimus.
I ain't get it, but it's all good. But let's get into your story.
All right. You know that this thumbnail that you got up for your
You talking about with the eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got two stories about that. I seen something like that growing up. Well, one I seen in the other story was my sister. It had to be like 1994. Like 94 Halloween. I wasn't allowed to go trick-or-treating for my family raised Christian. My parents won't let me go. So it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm watching Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. It had to be like, I think it was part 3 or part 4. I remember some of my friends came to the door and they was like, Next, you come out. Man, you know I can't go trick-or-treating, so they left. So I remember looking at the TV. I'm watching TV. I heard tapping at my front window. I ain't paying no mind. I'm thinking my homeboy just messing with me. So I just keep hearing tapping at my front window. So I open my curtains. It's a big black head with red glowing eyes. I'm dead serious. Like a big black head with red glowing eyes. Just standing at my window, looking at me. So I close the window. I pray. Jump back up, open the window, open the curtain. It's gone. So I tell my sister and all them about this. They laugh at me and whatnot. So like some weeks go by. We have like a sleepover. My cousin will come to my house and all that. So we sleep in my sister's room. My sister had like a big old room. So we all sleep. It's like 10, 15 of us sleeping in my sister's room. So we had a den in the back of our house. And on my sister's side of the house, you can jump through the window and be directly in the den. And she ain't like us going through her window. I used to jump through her window and scare her. So right, it's like 12 o'clock at night. Because we were telling like scary stories. My dad was like, y'all better go to sleep. All right, man. Y'all better go to sleep for I'm gonna come scare y'all. So we wound up going to sleep. So my sister like she was about to wake up and go to the bathroom. She said she just looked to the side. She seen like from the window of that connect her room to the den, a big black head with red eyes float towards her and like stare at her. She said she put her head under the cover and prayed, and then she looked back and it was gone.
Wow.
That's my spooky story. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I appreciate you calling, man.
I got some more. I'm sorry. I got some more I'm saying, but you know.
Oh yeah, no doubt. All right. I appreciate you calling.
I appreciate it.
No doubt, family.
Yeah.
Salute. Shouts to everybody calling up the show. I appreciate y'all. Hold on one second. Let me pull up the lines. I know I missed a lot of calls. I'm gonna get back to y'all. I'm trying to get back to everybody. I got voicemails and all that.
Slip on your red dress.
and put on your high heels and meet Oyster.
Yeah, your man Jose.
On your...
You know he had to promote the Blue Oyster. Yeah. Shouts to Jose. Oh, shouts to Scott on the super chat too. That's my guy. Always supporting. Scott, I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Scott always showing that love. Shouts to everybody show that love. If you enjoying spooky hours tonight, I think this is a great spooky hours tonight. Definitely, donate to the show, show your love and support. Shouts to my dog Tyson, man. I had to put him to sleep, man. Damn, that was my boy. His family. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tyson just stayed out the way, man. Like he just eat and he just want to lay down. He'd go outside, use the bathroom. I open the door. My mom's open the door. When I go to my mom's crib, I always help out with the dogs. And he go right in the backyard, handle his business, come back inside, and go to sleep or just chilling. But yeah, rest in peace, Tyson. One of the best dogs ever. I ain't gonna front. Never had a problem with him.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace. What's up, Reck? What's going on? Let me pause this right quick, man.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. Sitting here trying to knock out some work, listening to spooky hours too.
Salute.
Yeah. This is Cree, man, calling from Philly. How you doing, bro?
What's going on? You said Cree.
Yeah, Cree, CREE. Yeah.
Okay, listen.
I said. Go ahead.
Yeah, you called up before, right?
I said I did, but I actually never got through, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So
speaking with you, man. Congrats on the movie too, man. It's dope.
Thank you, King. Appreciate you, man. So let's go into your spooky story, man.
Yeah. So like I'm doing right now, I got my little commercial cleaning company, right? So a lot of times I'm out working late night. So I got this one account that I picked up. It's a country club, out in old Shea Whiteyville. Thing been around for over 100-something years.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get used to it, going in there, lights off, all kind of crazy spiral staircases. Don't even know where to find the light switches.
Mm-hmm.
So one night I got dude Angel working with me, and Angel always lost in the sauce anyway. So when you come in the front door, hit a light switch, turns on this big chandelier going up a spiral staircase. Went to the lounge, turned on the 3 light switches out there. So we go upstairs, he with me. I go in first, come back out to the stairway, lights off. So I say to Mr. Airhead, I said, yo, you turned the light off? He said, no, you did. I'm like, man, I'm in front of you. So either way, turn that light back on, go downstairs. All 3 of them switches for the lounge is off, man. So he real spooked out. So get to the kitchen, and they got the lights on for the stove on the hood. That's the only lights on in the kitchen, but everything's usually off. So I said, all right, they must have left them on.
Mm-hmm.
So about 2 minutes later, come back through the kitchen. Don't you know that light's off? So I just laughed and said, hey, y'all some funny cats right up in here. But he spooked out. He won't even go there with me no more, because as soon as we went outside to leave that night, across the street at the train station, the whole transformer blew. Like, boom! So I'm used to it. I just go in there on the daily and tell them, who rolling with me, Yahweh rolling with me. So I'm all good. But just another quick story. I had a coworker that worked for me when I was managing hotels. She was really distraught because the night before, I don't even understand why she came to work. Her mom had passed away. So her daughter was about 5, no older than 6. She had put her to sleep earlier in the evening, and that's before she got the news that her mom had passed. So the whole time, she got a long hallway in the house, she says. She's in her room sobbing quietly. Her daughter is asleep. It's about 12 something. The daughter never wakes up. So all of a sudden, while she's crying about her mom passing, daughter comes, open the door and said, Mom, Nana said, stop crying. Everything's going to be okay.
Who said it? What the daughter said?
Yeah. Her daughter came to her room in the middle of the night while she was crying. Daughter had no idea that mom was crying or grandmom had passed. She ain't tell her nothing. She came right to her room and said, Mom, Nana said, stop crying. Everything's going to be all right.
Wow.
So it's crazy. You know, they do communicate, I guess, through young ones sometimes, but, you know, I said, even if that was mom, some people would have been spooked out.
That's definitely spooky.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Definitely, man.
Appreciate getting through to you, man.
No doubt. I appreciate you tapping in, homie.
Yeah, you got all the love from Philly tonight. I can dig it. All
No
right,
doubt.
that's what's up, man.
All right, peace, family. Salute. Shouts to Philly. Heavy on the check-in with the spooky stories. Philly is spooky as hell. But, you know, I rock with Philly. That's like my second home because I got a lot of money in Philly and I got a lot of, you know, Muslim brothers that I rock with out in Philly. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, Spooky Hours movie coming soon. I'm glad you remind me. I'm going in with the Spooky Hours movie. Listen, I got a big surprise for y'all. Spooky Hours movie. That's gonna be an actual series, and I'm definitely doing it for the Wreck Mob and everybody that tap into the show. You know how I do. Like y'all see me in real time do my first movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you see. So we're gonna go into the Spooky Hours joint. Then we got this other joint. I don't want to put the name out, but I got a few scripts and movies I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. We doing what we doing, and I'm doing it in real time. So pound the like button, get the likes up, definitely support the super chat, Cash App, PayPal, and oh yeah, the MRecktv Spooky Hours movie is definitely coming. Salute Scott. That's a fact. You know. Also, go check that game. You know, that's on the Google app. Max, I believe it's Max Time Traveler. Yeah. So I'm gonna run that commercial at the end of this. I ran it at the beginning. Let me get to these callers. I know I missed a few callers. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Called you back, so I'm gonna call somebody else. Call us up 310-598-2974. Peace. Peace. Hello?
Hey, what's up with M.Reck?
What's going on?
I got this, man.
What's going on? State your name. Where you calling from, man?
Yeah, this is St. Louis.
St. Louis is your name?
It's C, man. No, I'm over in St. Louis over here. This C, man.
Okay, C. What's going on? Shouts to the whole St. Louis and all that. Sound like you got a lot of people in your house. Sound like a lot of females over there.
Yeah, so it's like a man. Well, I don't even want to say plate, man. Look, this story right here for Jerry Clark III.
Okay.
This dude I know. This is one simp dude I know. He's a simp, but man, I was looking at the car one day, man, at the park, smoking on a cigarette, drinking on some yak, and I seen 4 lights in the sky, bro. Like there's like fireballs, and they got the movement, then they're paused. They move, then they're paused. Then they split up, turned into like 8, like each ball doubled. You see what I'm saying? And if you look online, you see a lot of that going on. Fireballs in the sky. I don't know if you looked that up, bro. Fireballs in the sky, like they're spread out. Because you know, shoot a star, go, disappear. Man, these just moving and then stop. The news over here tried to block it out with like it was an air show going on. People was like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. You know, media trying to cover it up. You know what I mean?
Got you.
But so when the lights disappeared, when I looked to like the right side, which that'd be the east side of the city, I seen a bright light, like something took off. It was crazy, like man, like almost like a ship, and all the lips, like all the lights cut off, and the ship just kind of, it's like it was. I don't know. I want to say it flew away, but it was a bright light, man.
Wow, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, real quick, homies in the chat room said you got a brothel over there popping.
He said I got a block party popping?
No, you got a brothel. A brothel.
A blossom?
No, a brothel.
Oh, like BLOSSOM, like a blossom?
Like a brothel. 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 Yeah, you got a brothel popping over there.
Yeah, I do that. He got some money. He can come over here too, man.
So you actually, okay. Salute. No doubt. Get it how you live, homie. Get it how you live.
But I thought I could. Like I said, I thought I had to call back because I've been drinking on my little Carlos Rossi wine, man, feeling good. And the first couple stories I told, I thought somebody was gonna catch on to it. The first story I just exposed it, man. It was like a death, man. That was spooky to me. You didn't get it though. It was Dipset when they got destroyed by D-Block.
No doubt, fam.
When I said the rap battle, I said, man, somebody had fake teeth. That was Jewels. Well, I love you, Jewels, man. You know what I'm saying? I would say if somebody rapped against who, they rapped over the beat, Who Shot You? Remember Jada in the rap battle? He did that over Who Shot You?
Got you. Yo, you still running with this whole rap battle thing, man? Like, you just kill it for the night.
I still look at it.
No doubt. Nah, but I appreciate you tapping in, though, homie. Do what you do.
Yeah. I mess with you. All right, fool.
All right, no doubt. Son got a brothel popping, huh? Salute. Nigga said, I bet it smell like hell in there. Son trying to get that rap battle story off like 3 times tonight. God damn. Good Lord. He trying to, like he must be trying to do a rap battle. Yeah, he must be trying to do a rap battle or something, because he keep promoting that. Like, just like them cats that keep calling up about the Matrix. These niggas must be extras or something. They must be getting like some residual checks or something. You niggas ain't slick. I see what's going on. Salute. Peace.
What's up, M.Reck? This Jose from the truck gang.
Jose, what's happening? Salute to the truck gang. Talk to me.
Salute, my brother. Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, good brother. How you?
Doing great, my man. Doing great. I got a story, man, from back when I was younger, right? And we used to smoke a lot of weed when we was little.
Okay.
And my man was like, Keith, I know where we could go get one joint and it'd get all of us high. I was like, man, it ain't no one joint you could get that's going to get all of us high. He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, Keith, but the joint costs $10. I was like, man, get out of here, man. So I gave him a 10, like, let's go get this joint that's going to get us all high for $10. One joint. So, we went to the projects.
Oh, man. I already know what it is. Y'all niggas are smoking crack. Y'all went to the projects.
I'm about to go there.
Y'all niggas are smoking on them jumps. You went to the project, your man. Y'all got a jump. That's what that was. But go ahead, continue on. I'm gonna let you tell the story.
You already know where I'm going with it, right? So
yeah.
He brought back this real skinny joint, man, and it was wrapped in aluminum foil, right? So we was like, man, that joint, this little skinny joint, man, about to get us all high. He was like, I'm telling you, man. So we riding, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. So we started riding. And, he gave me the joint. And I was smoking it in the back.
and he forgot he gave me the joint, right? So I smoked half of it, and when he turned around, he was like, "Man, give me that, give me that." So he took it out of my hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Man, you don't know what you're doing." So I was looking at the buildings, man. It just seemed like the buildings just started swaying on their own, man. It's like real big buildings, man, just started swaying. And I was like, man, what kind of weed was that?
Mm-hmm.
So we got back to the house, man, and the house was like a third level house. And we was upstairs on the third level in the attic. And I was like, man, I got to use the bathroom, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I got up, and you know how the third level attic got windows. And I swear, man, when I got up, I started walking toward the window like, man, I'm about to go outside. And it looked like the sidewalk was right outside the window on the third level.
Wow.
And I was about to go through the window and just step on the sidewalk. And they was like, get him, because he's going to the window, man. They had to run, grab me. And they took me downstairs, and they was like, give him some milk and give him something to eat, and he'll be all right. But, they gave me a wet daddy, man. And you know what them wet daddies is back in the day. And they make you hallucinate. And, man, that was the last time I ever smoked a wet daddy in my life. And that was spooky for real to me. But that's my spooky story, my brother. And you have a good night, my man.
Yo, Jose, man, you a wild boy, man. Salute, man. You out here smoking wet daddies and up in the blue oyster bars. Like, what the hell is going on with you, my nigga? You all right?
Hey, man, why don't you, man, you got to leave that in 2021, man. We going to get off the blue oyster, man.
All right, we're going to leave the blue oyster in 2020.
You ready to get started up again this year on the blue oyster, man? Leave it
all right, I'm gonna leave that where it's at. But you out here smoking cracks and wet daddy wetbacks and everything else, man.
Hey, you just want to go home, don't you?
Yes, nigga, Jose.
I'm gonna call back, fire you up in a minute.
Yo, Jose, man. I ain't gonna front. You had a wild life.
M.Reck.
Yo, you had a wild life. I know you doing some wild shit at them truck stops, man. You a wild type nigga, man. But yo, it's all good. Salute. Peace. Jose is just a wild nigga, man, boy. That nigga living a wild life.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Peace. Peace.
Hey, M.Reck, how you doing?
I'm good. Who this?
Carolyn from the South.
Who?
Carolyn from the South.
Oh, Carolyn?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with you?
Shoot, just taking it easy.
That's what's up, man. I ain't hear from you in a little while. You ain't call up the show in a little while.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch it, but I would miss it.
Okay.
A few times you probably hadn't, when you didn't have it.
Nah, it's all good. But hold on one second. Let me shout this person who dropped a super chat. Shouts to NYU. Stay spooky and strong. New York. Love your energy, M.Reck. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, Carolyn, tell us a good spooky story tonight. Let's get it.
I just want to say sorry about your dog.
Thank you.
Mike.
Yeah. Shouts to Tyson, man. Rest in peace. I appreciate you. I appreciate you on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a real quick story.
Okay.
I knew I shouldn't have called.
What happened? What's wrong? Everything all right over there?
No, it's not.
What's wrong, baby girl?
And it's funny that I saw this. I saw your what you call it? Like I said, I've been missing the actual live, and it's funny because I paid attention to the date.
Mm.
And my dude died.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
So today is what the 10th now, right?
Yeah, and it was kind of at the, you know, when somebody died, you can't really put it at the exact time.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the crossover between the 9th and the 10th.
Mm.
And yeah.
Mm.
He been gone since September. So
Oh wow, my condolences. I didn't even know.
I appreciate it. I thought I was gonna be strong when I called.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let me just give you a quick story just even about that.
Okay. Okay.
Before he passed, we was having a room that kept having a whole lot of flies in it. And I'm not talking about like one or two.
How many?
I'm talking about like
30?
About at least, yeah, about 20 to 30.
Damn.
And they just kept coming. They just kept coming. And they was only in this one room. And, you know, we kept getting them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like as soon as we would kill some, they would still multiply. And I've never, ever had anything like that to happen.
That's crazy.
Ever. So he was going back and forth to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a feeling about those flies. And we tried to find where it could have been coming from. We never did find anything. But they stopped after he died.
Oh wow.
I'm talking about clear as a bell. You know what I'm saying? None.
Wow.
And I told my sister, I said, man, you know them flies, they stopped coming. And I'm talking about you could walk in there, you be like, dang, what's going on? I'm talking about we'll have the fly swatter just going crazy on it. But they didn't never come back after that.
Wow, that's crazy. That's spooky as hell too.
But I just wanted to kind of call in before. I know I hadn't called in a long time. But yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
And let me say something real quick. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you remember the story about the folks that lived across the street. Two things that happened with that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Before my dude died, we would be sitting on the porch, and one day we caught a whole lot of crows. It's a power line right at the house, and the crows kept, like if it was one crow at first that came on the power line, and then all of a sudden another crow came. Then it ended up being about 5 crows on the power line, and they were facing away from the house. And then all of a sudden they ended up turning towards the house, looking at the house. And then, because you know how they say crows is a sign or something.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, and then another thing about that house is they've been real cool with keeping in touch with me. But I would have the husband to call me and ask me, did I knock on the door? So it's been a few times that the door it'll be the wife at home by herself, and she'll get a knock on the door or get the doorbell or be rang about 3 times, and she would come to the door, and I've seen her myself when I was sitting on the porch, and it wasn't me. I didn't knock on the door, I didn't ring the doorbell, and she would come out, walking around looking, and yeah, so she was getting doorbell rings, and it wasn't nobody at the door.
Wow.
But anyway, I just wanted to call real quick.
I appreciate that, Caroline, and my condolences to your dude.
Yeah, because he was starting to get to the point where he was really, when I would be playing it, he would be like, spooky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word? Wow.
Oh yeah, he was really getting, he was listening.
Wow,
But
that's
he
what's
been
up.
coming in my dreams, and he been coming in my daughter's dreams too.
Oh, wow. My
Yeah.
condolences once again, man, and salute to him. And
Right. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you because you always tell some good spooky stories. But
And I appreciate the chat. Okay.
oh, definitely the chat is riding with you too. The chat riding with you. They showing a lot of love. You know, they appreciate you too. They saying stay strong. All right. So Caroline, you have a great night. I'm gonna end the show off with you. It's
Now don't do that. Look, M.Reck, don't do that.
Nah, it's at the 2-hour mark. It's at the 2-hour mark
Okay.
anyway. So
All right.
I appreciate you. You have a good night. All right. Get some rest.
You too.
All right. Peace. So this concludes the show. That right there was the last call. And I think it's appropriate. On that note, rest in peace to Tyson again, my dog. My condolences go out to Caroline. And salute to the Rec Mob, salute to y'all, salute to everybody that supported. We do got the Spooky Hours movie coming. I'm gonna put a lot of energy into that. Spooky Hours movie / series. That's definitely coming real soon. I'm on that like yesterday. And I appreciate all the support, everybody tapping in, everybody, tuning into the live. Thank you. And everybody that's watching it. There's a lot of celebrities watching this joint too. It's crazy. But I appreciate the ones who let it be known, like, Redman, Cannabis, everybody that's showing that love. So on that note, and those are two of my favorite rappers too. Like, as I was growing up, doing my thing, those two dudes definitely influenced me. So salute to Redman and Cannabis. And that's ill for them to be tapped into my show. It's crazy for me. But love is love. I appreciate y'all. And we're gonna go right into the sponsor. Max the Time Traveler is the game. Download that. It's for free. And you can unlock the MRecktv character, myself, on the game. The game is free. It's sponsored. The game is sponsoring the Spooky Hour show. And we'll see y'all next week. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Tap in. Get Max Time Traveler game on Google Play right now. All right. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Y'all have a good night. But look out for this game right here. All right. Let's get it.